During that time with Juvenile, just to zero in on a certain time period during this, like
2001, 2002.
You're moving around with Juvenile, like you're witnessing him. He's at a high point in his career. He's going crazy. Are you still thinking in the back of your head, like, this is dope that I'm moving around with him, but I still need to find my thing? Because you've like done so many different things. Like, I'm just wondering, like, were you still always thinking, like, I'm still looking for my big moment where I really set on fire?
This is what I always knew when I was moving around with him and anybody or whatever I'm doing. I'm creating content no matter what. Either I'm in the studio recording something that's gonna pay me later because I own the master. I'm videotaping. I'm taking pictures. I'm documenting my life story. I'm documenting what I'm doing. I'm assisting Juvenile at a time when he just left Birdman and them, which is one of the biggest labels in the world, for whatever their issue was. I don't know. But when I caught up with him and we connected, he like, man, I ain't with them no more. I'm independent. I got my own label, UTP Records, and shit, you spending some money with me, JT, come on the road, man. He had Young Buck with him. Okay, this
That
right.
era, yeah, right before G-Unit.
See, the Young Buck in the game is crazy. I had both of them before they ever made it to Juvenile, to 50 Cent. Because when Juvenile spent off from Young Buck, he left him in L.A. and I was at the hotel. Juvenile was supposed to sign with Suge Knight.
And that was like the thing that Juvenile did that made Young Buck be like, right? He's spoken on that before.
But this is the thing. When I was in the bus with Juvie, I'm on his bus while he's doing dates and touring, right? One of the stops was New York City. At this stop, 50 Cent is the hottest guy with this new Wankster song, right? 50 Cent get on the bus. So I heard of him, but this is the pre-Dr. Dre, Eminem. This is when he just got shot. I had the album, a bootleg version of his album, Power of a Dollar, something like that.
Classic.
But he got this new thing with these mixtapes and this one song called Wankster. And I remember he got on the bus.
Wankster was going crazy right before Get Rich or Die Trying. That was kind of the whole lead up.
This is the thing that one song is what, well, I ain't gonna say that one song, but that was impactful for Eminem to even sign him and then bring him to Dr. Dre.
He just had so many songs going crazy at that time too, because he had like Magic Stick with Lil' Kim going crazy.
No, this is before.
You're right. That was a little bit after.
But I'm trying to help you understand how did Young Buck end up with 50? Well, on this bus, when 50 came, he had Tony Yayo and he had Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks was buzzing for his bars, right?
Right.
Juvenile had some type of interest in Lloyd Banks. And I think that offended 50, right? So when the situation come, we leave from New York, we come to L.A. Suge Knight trying to sign Juvenile. I think it was for like 400,000 advancement or something like that, right? So he like, yeah, man, I'm finna do the deal with Suge. We hook up with Suge, Young Buck there, you know, Suge and his guys there. I'm there. I actually got the pictures from that night. Man, the next morning, around 9 o'clock, one of Suge peoples was knocking on my hotel room because Juvenile, he was gone. They looking for Juvenile because today the day to sign the paperwork, but he gone.
So you think that's why he took off, is because he was trying to duck Suge?
I'm not going to lie on Juvie because I don't know. So shout out to Juvie.
Legend.
You know, he had his own reason.
You see that Tiny Desk performance?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, you got to see it. It's a sick-ass like live performance type thing, video that he did that was real viral. Okay, but keep going.
The next morning, when Suge people knocked on my door, it was like kind of early. But Juvenile had already been gone. Like he wasn't in his room. So Young Buck, they was next door. Skip, Wacko, you know, Juvenile crew, right? A couple other guys. When Juvenile was gone, I think that's what made Buck get kind of offended in some type of way.
Looking at him like he's not really down
like,
for
bro,
the team.
You left us. And I don't think, like, Juvie left him like out of fears of some gangster stuff. Because the night before we was all just hanging out at the club. You know, we networking. Because they about to do some business.
Mm-hmm.
The next morning, and then Buck, I seen how he was disappointed. I don't know how angry, but they had words, in the interviews they talked about it. Well, man, you left me in California. I don't respect that. So that was his motion for the 50 Cent. And 50 Cent liked the Buck anyway.
Right.
But when he put Buck on that song for Get Rich or Die Trying, then that's what led up to, them doing whatever they doing. But I think 50 genuinely liked the young Buck.
It's a crime that shit didn't work out, because Welcome to Cashville, one of the best down south albums of that era for sure. But then, like, as soon as he fell out with 50, 50 really made it his mission to make sure that nothing good ever happened to him ever again.
Nah, that right there, I definitely seen that.